Right, yeah, brother, yeah, into a Jumadi no, so. Yeah, the your friend or editorial na Baba. And quickly, two important issues, and I beka one but then we must first of all touch on this. This is the first time maybe we are discussing European football, but then drawing down the curtain and I say roping it down to our local content. This club, Real Madrid, my name is Andra. You cannot resist watching Real Madrid. But a lot of people have been saying so many things about what this club does, Real Madrid as a team. Because, first of all, it will be very difficult to say, these are the best 11 players in the world. I'm not sure. Say these are the best 11 players in the world. Players like Vinicius, Mendy, Alaba. These were players say be omo club, be omo nyen level bia, and a Madrid that scout you omo atom. So it will be very difficult to say because even at sometimes at Chelsea, no more Pama Kwawe, now more Penokra, Thibaut Courtois, and Sana Oba former or Samba Madrid or Money Benya problem. So there are players in this team. Untimi Kanjem say Eden Militao is the best centre back in the world. So there is something special about Real Madrid. I've been trying. Now, I say a lot of people to read about the same thing. How Madrid or more do this level. For instance, this journalist all right here about Real Madrid are just pure greatness. I can never believe year after year I hear people write them off. Their mentality is elite. Even at 2-0 down, you can never think they are out. Greatest European club we've ever seen. Obviously, this is the truest statement about Real Madrid. The same thing in a different way. Real Madrid's mentality in Champions League should be studied in Harvard University. So you can see it's something peculiar is running through. And I didn't even know. I was writing this. It's the carefree composure they wear when going down and manner they make the comeback look easy. These are things talking about mentality. So last night I was trying to read about why Real Madrid mentality is so strong. And we must first of all explain mentality. So I'm talking about the fact that Real Madrid is not, at this point, they don't have the best 11 players in the world. They don't even have the best 6. You cannot say 6 of their players normally are the best. Somebody like Dani Carvajal, you cannot say he's only the greatest right back and also the best right back in the world. Even though say, oh, you're good. But everybody talks about Real Madrid and the first thing is the value and the most important thing is the mentality. But what's the mentality that everyone is talking about, including top psychologists? The mentality is the brain power. Yes, at Real Madrid, and last night I was reading about Chicharito, or free man you call Real Madrid. Said the first day you set foot at our club, no, then you know, say, they demand nothing but the best. To me, a call. Chicharito was saying, said the first day you set foot at Real Madrid, and that is the day you come to know, say, you are at a place that's losing, and I say 90% is not enough. Clarence Seedorf said the same thing. So when you join the Real Madrid team, you know, say you have joined something extraordinary. And I'm not talking about Real Madrid today. I'm trying to draw something down. Mentality. The culture at Real Madrid. How can teams, top teams in Ghana, national team, how can we adopt this? Nobody is saying Carlo Ancelotti is the best manager in the world. But there is something that's going on that we all need to learn from Real Madrid. Not only in football, but also in our individual lives. First of all, let's understand something. We are talking about Real Madrid's mentality and attitude. We are not saying, say, Real Madrid, Omo lose matches. So we will come to that point. Omo enye a perfect team. So developing the mentality at this club, it's not something that takes one day. And now developing a mentality as a person, it's not something that takes one day. It is something that is going to be overly produce consistently and sana abeye part and parcel of you. So I'll be coming to one. From what former players have said, I'm putting it together. Real Madrid developed a culture of not blaming others in trying to build a mentality. No, they develop a culture of not blaming others. And what is that culture? The culture is that you ball against Liverpool. You start a ball now 5 minutes or match. Goalkeeper na akwa ball no dia obi. But let's all the 11 players on the field and the coach and your more bench and understand say we are all infallible. Ye nyina ye betimi aye mistakes. And I say we are all not infallible. Ye nyina ye betimi aye mistakes. Enti goalkeeper no mistake na waye no. Let's not blame him. Nobody should blame the goalkeeper. And the culture is that openly on the field, develop a mentality. Say, Hana, we are coming to produce something. You 90 minutes plus referee the other better so. Goalkeeper nakobo. Ama wayede yasheye. Don't go and blame him. Fasha utrim say nkrofo goalkeeper no so ye nipa. And the way same way a goalkeeper na mistake no ya training. Ye training ya training see a mistake abam ya sheye. But see because we are human, we are not perfect. So this thing can happen. So the culture first of all is that we are training you. Let's develop a culture that nobody should blame anybody when we are on the field. Ya sheye 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. It happens. Kwa ya mofa so sheye no. Se yanso ya niema yi a na ya amana mbu ya bamu a yanso ye betimahye. So that is a culture of beginning to build a strong mentality, your brain power. Tibu kwato akwa hey wo dey ye training da bia ye bedu park so na abu obi abam. So that culture no, you need a coach obetimi ahu se saade we na o se mede hye omutrim. Ye hye omo na omo je ball no omo sande beto wa na ye sa hye omo. And that is where I wrote this thing. When Real Madrid were 2-0 down, you could see something. Say, okay, when they were 2-0 down, you could clearly see say, Niama Real Madrid for no not omo ye no. As omo mfa ho. When they were 2-0 down, the carefree nature, the attitude of on the field, I say, omo mfa hwe ho. Obi ayashe ni two no, you could see from the players as a she see. Now we abo we nsem, now we abo no makoche ball no the carefree nature, the composure, filthy attitude, the composure was beyond the imagination. Say Champions League game yashamu 2-0 or Anfield of Ovid, they don't care. Say omulusu omo training to come and win omulusu. So that carefree nature, and they communicate this to help them so be improve it. That's what they do. So number one, the carefree nature. Omode back as a BBNC this is what I'm talking about. The composure they were when they were going down. I say, we are CBB too, or say break you down. But a man for beba now tell you and who did now born you now straight because you know say what has happened to you has happened to a lot of people. And you can come back. And then you say, oh my, no matter that drains 3 hours now waste your time and have 3 days. So you know, say you have something to achieve. And the way they communicate that, the mentality. And the second part, even the first part, and the way they communicate, say we should not blame others. Let's develop the culture, say whatever has happened to us, mistakes now, another goalkeeper now, no another team to beat maybe. So no blame. The second part is risk taking. So Real Madrid, this was said by one former player, Luis Nazario. Ronaldo has said this. Risk taking. So at a point, I just wanted to quote him. Or say, tactics, any instructions, any formation, they work in football. But at Real Madrid, any time that they are on top, it is not the tactics and rigidity. I say, player being in ball, but it's a perfect example is Vinicius Jr. He's an incredibly talented footballer. But if you give Vinicius Jr. to another manager, Obeka said, "Me say there be a for right wing." Me say there be, but look at Vinicius Jr. 90% of the things he does, and yet things that he learn in training ground. So take risk, feel free. So you see, if you tell a player like that, young player, Rodrigo Goes, Vinicius, these young boys, the taking of risk, abra. Tension one match no feel free. So over your money Man City. Yeah, sure man akwa yi skills. Ball ba no adane ho na afa obi Sulia no okoshe. Ya more some freedom. Say take risk. And this is what teams should also emulate. And this I go back to the Black Stars. Share edu baby. So over sha Samojan penalty na ball no Uruguay na. He didn't want to take risk. I was set me boss shot na once and for all. The same thing happened to Benzema. Unim Asamoah is one of the greatest players in terms of mental ability, mental toughness. Greatest. But pressure, edu baby a yen making use of psychologists in it, you know. Share the same thing. And Benzema nyaya against Man City. Penalty last minute. One to me and shall Man City qualify. Okojina hono abo Panenka. Zidane against Italy World Cup final. Obia chef France for Bobo Mulidi. Go my okoche ball no okojina ho no abo Panenka. Penalty. Na sa kobo ba nase. 2006 World Cup. Mentality. Feel free. Say one yes no one some filthy composure. That time I was saying some stubborn attitude say I was some me yeah no easily. Said the be a man for nya de me mama me say no mawu. Yes, I want me more no. And this is something that a lot of coaches we are made power soon. No. If you have a group of people who are talented, now opesa will teach you more. So you see Ancelotti a lot of the time, so because on cash, but he knows the quality. So the mentality also comes to taking risk. Leave the players to express themselves freely. Madrid will lose game against Rayo Vallecano, Oberena boys. They know that they will come back. It is not easy to win Champions League back to back to back. Not easy. This is supposed to be Real Madrid West season, but look at what happened. So another important point that Luis Nazario da Lima was that they bring in a lot of talent, but then it is not about instructions, rigidity, far left, far right. Room or be expressing home. In a manner, it's just a tension bad game no crana. There was some stubborn attitude. My dear fans and ekano. And your emotional mentality. Yeah, very hard time now to be a Madrid players and your Pepe Moa or did the red card basa. Yeah, sure, but the free will to play, express themselves on the field, your skills. So we are trying to see say beyond football psychologically. I'm looking for another player. Yes. So like Seedorf said, they never get content. Coaches no who say baby a yedru no. Aha na ya me de beto Africa de no. Madrid aje Champions League 1 2 3 atwaso. Omaji 15 or so, omu pese omu go so omoje. Entisa player no. Sa oje one Champions League wawie. Waji 2. Dia biem na motivation man no. Enti hono coaches should visit them individually say. Nkrofo bi bae. Alfredo de Stefano mo mbeje 3, omoji 2. Nti waji 2 wonye hwe. Sa opese o chen omo dia je 3 ana 4 5. I think waje one tiaka 4. Nti tem bia almost set the bar so high. ɛno no yɛ problem. Africa timi kɔ World Cup na aka one step near yɛ kɔ semi-final. Say no African team has ever been to the quarter-final. We are the first. Na no achievement. Real Madrid mono they don't set that standard. Omubusa say obi banche 3. Nti o say eje 5. Nti quarter-final is not an achievement. Nti Madrid free mu quarter-final, it is a failure of a season. So we Africa there na. Obi ani ha Ghana ha wabo matches ayi wa say nti hwe Ronaldo call Real Madrid no. Make Ronaldo Manchester to Real Madrid. See Ronaldo. Or she goes no wabe breaking records e wo ho nyina. E dey na da bia na motivate no. They go beyond football psychologically because Manchester na bia wo wa ankasa de no wapem. Share 100 goals obi an she bi o Man U da. Or share ko 700 800. Da bia inte ka ho. That mentality is what we need. Share a group like Black Stars. We have a lot of talent, but a do big gamer. Now Black Star falter. Mentality ni ho. Ebia 1 2 3 players me will be back coaching staff no. Oma bambu kra ansa na Drew Park na so. Coaches. Oma bambu ansa na translate it to the players no. Enti ema time bia obehu say tension at the fans ni players so. Say Ghana wo mentality a so many games on say Uruguay there no World Cup no omo share ye one ye say penalty no eno ano no ye refi say omo so betime nya penalty ase no na ede ne ye de be share goalkeeper m say we mu de ache no so betime omo obusa players ne bebre a omo say abra penalty ne ba ya ye say ne na penalty ne ba first half around 10 minutes ya bambu ye no ano no mentality bi eni ho. And at level standard na ya set ya my hono ne say standard na okay we mo kra ya ko group stage obi timi ka say 2 times in ni en qualify and obi abe qualify into your achievement no obuza ho say Real Madrid anye Champions League no we do quarter final obi timi ka say last year kra you do quarter final this year the attention and the focus is to win. So the mentality thing no encompass a whole lot that we don't have. Your individual players, they don't have. And this is something that is built over and over again. And I want to see the route to success. I had evidence so. At Real Madrid, Kaka, also they tell you said the route to success is not straight. And don't bet Makolusu to Rayo Vallecano. Yes, Madrid, the other teams in Keto Eshomo. Oman when he said the route to success, Ombenya losses, bebre setbacks. Obi Beshomo 6-0. Obi Beshomo 4-0. They can go 2 years without getting to what they want, but the mentality should not change. Say, we are still on track and we are the best. They have to get a stubborn attitude. So this is something that, to me, like our Black Stars, our national teams, we have the talent. Like I said, all these guys at Real Madrid, omo enye the best in the world. You cannot say players Alaba omo enye the best in the world. But mindset, attitude, behavior, and niyama enye psychological. We are said that be omo kano. You say Mbo to tell you, say winning, it's not in the leg. Say odu Americano. Winning is in the mind, in the brain. So we need to work on the mindset of an athlete. Mindset. Say si Ronaldo pe Ballon d'Or, Messi pe Ballon d'Or pe 7, 8. Enti uko jina podium ne so a set a standard ne say. Say also ni mbopa dia. The standard is to win. The standard is to win and win more. Enti na Africa ni bia ntumi nye Ballon d'Or too no. Men can say Africa as in here, but mentality at the end of year cano. People get too content because Obi Oje Champions League Modric mo 37 years or 38 years September. Oje Champions League 2, 3 at this age. Dear BM not, but then Pia or person will put it up because Obi Baba ye be one or Baba just 7. Now you know based on my mentality no. Obi Baba just 7. Ti also may set a record beer a bed check or person will leave a legacy. Say Africa need to me through podium. Our Ballon d'Or no. No. Okwaji one no. mentality is not there. So motivation to win more, to win more, to win more. Anyhow, our coaches, it is obesha even Ghana. Say ebeko tournament, ebeka 2 weeks, and you cover psychologist. But idea yes psychology no training the obetimi akofo bia mana be kire penalty. But psychology ni idea nke eno na ye hia psychologist for under 17. Under 15, this is where we need. And when you're training Krana Dwayne and Yamawe, players no more Madrid no. You best sign one then your football mentality. You football no sign obi say when ball nim dribble ni mentality. Share almost say the Madrid they can give you 3 years. Nti Hazard ne one omote no. They still believe that they will come back. Wamba no man so ma fairly clash and handle ammonia. Omokofa bebre ba bia anye. But they can give you years. Shekaka. Omo hu ne say afa wo 19, 20 and now 22. We want you to reach your peak at 28. No I give you best. And that is when Ronaldo hit in the peak in so 28, 29. Ubetimi abo a Modric de no. Nti they will give you time. But for us the nimu ani say bia okay player no kra obo ball no player na obo ball no first say yeshana how does he react? That's where they look at mentality. Nti almost scout no call Brazil no ko hwe player say omo pe Madrid de pena like mo read this scouting report no beyond football now ma ask questions about player na yeshana say no feel eya de na wo ye okọ training adabe tambe na opon the mentality a mentality of person win sa na Madrid here win lose beba setbacks beba the journey to success and yes straight they know that but winning and consistently no sa no e woni trimu na yes akwa we o set 3 goals or ma training se mo nyina munim bi o set 3 goals 4 goals or ma training ebi o ha bebre only coach America se Ghana ha na ebi a o sa attitude na or the training players na players no mentality and change that Jones atuko efio Jones atuko efio ono na chisa has players or the omokobo Nigeria top stars catch almost say you can play ono na ma has bobo every day has bobo on Sunday bia you are not going to ask say match na score is saying has share saying because wo share 4 na wo ba na wo mu na wo share 5 on tiase wo share 6 mentality. They never get content. And now Ghana League here score bia 1-0. Da ebe share 2-0 Ghana League na chese ene ye dane OCA. O share 1 no. 1-0, 1-0, 1-1, 1-0, 1-1. I say obi am person be express ne ho obe take risk. So to reach the level of Real Madrid no alibu ne ho alimo. Now one thing I made twa to ni nyina about mentality of Madrid ne said you can do this in any company, building the mentality of your workers, building mentality of sportsmen, athletes. The most important thing, and this was said by C. Ronaldo, and so many of them, Figo has said, you can only work on the psychology of your workers to get this mentality when you provide all the basic and necessary logistics and here. Welfare. When you are at Real Madrid, they make you feel say bibia u here bia to succeed we have it. Yankasa mentality no akase aba adwuma camera ni wo say yankasa. You can't build a mentality. But what provide you 4K camera? What provide you bibia na fe wo say munya adwuma no. You are building mentality. Untumi fan kra ne nkosi parka abosian kwa na wo so. There be no improvement after 10 years. Also, build your mentality. And your mom feel say everything. This is the elite club in the world. Everything you need is here. Yeah, shower. And improving. We have it. We have a manager. Your money be bia. You provided the requisite environment for you, the best. And the say you build your own psychology. So Real Madrid as a team no. And Niama yeki no. It's not just that Real Madrid and ABA omoye the best, but we a player omo higher making baby I do be free do baby I do better system bi ma ura club na fa say hey stadium nie fans no park no baby a training baby a oda wakatua yama obi bia the best in the world and you do wagina park and so until you have to deliver based on niema idea to no. That's how to build a mentality. So your national teams, you know, and we may not even get there, but basic things, then you can work on the players' mentality. Say Ghana, you could do AFCON final. Microphone no one penalty me no ato atwene. Your mentality ne say get some filthy swagger, composure. You do AFCON final, no pressure. 40 years ye, but we are still on the track. Yenko 40 years ye AFCON. Say adwena ya na eda Ghana team no na ewe ye down. Ye 40 years time ko. Ye ni obi so na ebo no so nyi bi da. Nti emienu no why na wose pressure ba so. Mentality. Ye sha Madrid train no mo work. Chelsea a show mo gu omo, Man City gu omo team, Paris Saint-Germain gu team in the first half. Train Mbappe mo, omo so mbeba. Omo ba home, omo pass ball ne te sa agro. Ya hwede omo ye no. Omo pass ball no way far no dey ava. No omo Vinicius 3-0 down. Na fe no all 10 omo say feel free. Say dey wo ye na be ye express yourself ba ko be fa. Provided all the enema here. Nti am building the mentality of your players no from childhood. Right to dream no Kudus mo nti on say Kudus bobola ya na manfo di natem on ti ase ye say on express ne ho de unim no nti ne be fa o ye Ghana for Ancelotti na eka no o say rigidity na instructions no at this level at Madrid nye ho na wo kwa players say ya dribble far left because unim so onim chen o nti Kudus je ball e na okura ball ne che. The action when it we say hold the ball till you get obi or what Ghana onya ball na for 2 minutes na ko ocha wo ball ya training wa academy into onfa ho the same thing with Jordan Ayew mo a mentality just that we have not been able to get it collectively. Oh say Jordan there no sometimes oye ni attitude no hu ni say terrible aka ne ho nka de mo kan nyina nka obenyo onya obesesa o ba aka no ho ya ka che de sese no onye no nti obensu okobroni no ho a obo ne kama ba oba ha na change so ohun Kudus me hu say I ask for ka say okuta ball ne che because na Mark Van Bommel or say Van Basten or say akwa ni ball too much ohun player bia Anthony Kranru no Holland ni na e kan sa but oba ha yesi okuta ball ne che ba yen so no yenim se Kudus score Real Madrid ubehu the same thing no obekwa kwaye ho ade na Kudus eye no eno bi na Vinicius eye but omo two different clubs ba kuma willingness say ade na wonim na express na fa produce bibi productivity. So building the mentality no Liverpool more mentality ni bi so many clubs but at Madrid it is the elite because everything that you need to get to that level no more the be ma. So today, you know, and I can say you betimi learn this from the basics to get to that level. Mentality is everything. Everything you want to achieve in this world is the brain power. So why being say you can do it. Yeah, die hona yemra beto show so.